October 19th.
May 4th, 3:07 p.m. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy.
I am 30 years old.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I know you've been in your 30s for a couple years. I'm so used to being in my 20s, okay?
That was a close one. Hey, man.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
That's the last I'll say.
Really? Oh.
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? Mia!
Maya.
Why did I do that? Mia.
So what happened?
Well, I think I was pretty good idea who did it. Now I need a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the
Initial
trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system that introduced 2 or 3 years ago. That there's been so many cases in the system that decided to speed up the whole process.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yep, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Move.
Yep.
To the studio.
Uh-huh.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, I know. We were supposed to start with willpowers, but we'll get this out of the way first. October 19th. Time is irrelevant. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Hey,
Internal screaming.
I think our guard's down.
Yeah.
I bet we could eat those donuts on the guard station if we wanted.
Don't.
You eat, you die.
Nope, she's back.
She's alive! Okay, move to the detention center first. Gotta talk to Will Powers.
That was funny.
We went elsewhere to get donuts.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, you did it very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not let, about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him in there.
You could have stopped looking so...
You could stop looking so vulnerable, too. Hey, WP! Only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. So there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Talk?
Well, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't come here for him. Producer Vasquez.
Could you tell me about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? Oh, sure. Well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
Well, she's been at Studio Ghibli's for 5 years now.
Global Studios.
Global Studios. It's Ghibli.
I was going to make a Studio Ghibli joke at some point, but...
Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her differently these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've been nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyway.
Director Manila.
Doctor? Can you tell me about Mr. Manila? I'm sorry, I have to question that every time. Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something...
Lots of pornos.
Oh my god. Well, yeah! Fuck. But something in his work caught Miss Chiva's eye. She brought the similar idea to him. Not everyone knows the name. Salmonella. I hear it's pretty much at her... He's pretty much at beck and calling, though. Whenever she says jump, he's asked how high, and that's all. I can imagine him being on a back and call, but I can't imagine him jumping. Oh, Mr. Hammer.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? And then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I was starting in this business. But he just stopped taking big roles. And when he began appearing in little productions like Globos.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel of Samurai Summer.
He was getting, he just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that when I think about it, it was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
Dun,
years
dun,
ago.
dun.
And move, I take it?
Yeah, now we go talk to Wendy. Studio.
I was wondering about Defects Cares, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She's always so she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Well, how about Vanilla?
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal? He's soft, pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, and I think he likes it.
Yeah.
But why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, man.
No comment.
No comment. About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. Drinking his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh no, she's really pissed off this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
We're leaving. We're gonna move.
Yep, to the employee area.
Alright, here we go.
October 19th, Global Studios. No time. I guess they're not filming today either.
Oh, don't blame him.
Well, they don't really have a magistrate or a steel
the
samurai. So
yeah.
I did want to see them filming just once.
This trial will be over and gone by tomorrow. You can see them from later.
I guess. This is what you found, or this is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills.
I kind of
right?
like she looks up to it. I like that. Oh, yeah.
Well, they just accidentally placed it there, so.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching. Oh, sorry, pal. Don't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack from all those burgers.
I guess I get a little bit dramatic at times. I'm supposed to be the actor. It must be the actor in me.
Dramatique.
Indeed. Anyway, I'm here to explain the plates on the tables. Wait, you're looking for the sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Alright, talk to you. The plates.
The plate! So you're looking for traces of that sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, we take the plates back to the precinct. But I have the capability to make a cursory example right here.
Cursory
example.
Yeah.
All science guys would give me some test solutions.
I like how they just use the same bottle.
Yeah. It reacts to the sleeping pill. See? If it's traced, it changes color. Makes sense. Basic.
Wow, neat.
That's pretty basic science stuff.
Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everyone, it's due time now.
You can't see my results. It's cheating. For you.
Well, that's test results on the plate changes color. All right. So there was sleeping pills on the plate. Looks like it. See. Oh, now we finally put that in evidence.
Yeah.
The investigation. How goes the investigation? To tell you the truth, it's really messy, pal. Some people saying we should praise the case.
Pursue.
The case was already heavy against Powers, and some people saying we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Miss Edgeworth, though.
Edgeworth?
How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Everyone is out of control.
No, you gotta like...
Yeah,
he's out of control!
He was in the writing room and he cursed his paper cup. There's hot coffee in it. He crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, Fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, what happened to that empty bottle? Ah, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. Oh, that's good.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Stop that. Sleeping pills have been added to the court. And we move to the dresser room?
Yep. I mean, she's a fan of the Steel Samurai, so...
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? WP's innocent.
Yes, I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week's the last episode... Oh, that...
They said
bitch.
episode 13.
Yeah.
And then that's why Manila was already working on Pink Princess.
Yeah.
What? No.
God damn it! What?
No.
Oh, I gotta talk. But that came up. We didn't force it. It came up. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? Wrong voice. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I said he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah. Miss Goethe, the processor had some kind of hold on Mr. Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
More blackmail!
Oh, god damn it, go away. You.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used the Studio 2 again. They left the film set, and
The way it was.
too. Film set? That was the trailer part of the film set then?
The last episode. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did killed Mrs. Hammer also signed the Samurai Death Warranty.
No. No.
Also, I hear that Global Studios is beginning to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I do not know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio's big wigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. Makes sense. They want to be quiet.
They want it quiet.
You understand?
How can they just do that? What about the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. It happens a lot when you think about it.
Oh yeah, totally. But the thing is, this keeps coming up, even up to Game 6.
Really? The Steel Samurai?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or at least all the iterations of the Steel Samurai, but the show keeps on going.
Jeez.
And there was like a 7 or 8 year time skip between 3 and 4, so it was a wrap. It's like Power Rangers.
It's like Power Rangers, yeah.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Steel Samurai G4.
Oh no. I think evidence rather than words would call is called for here. Here, take a look at this. This?
Yeah. I mean, it was made by a kid.
And this is a fan collection of all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just for some adults can't save face.
So some adults can save face.
You should think you would really understand about it anymore. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what the studio gave us
Global Studios
is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. tell us what happened 5 years ago?
I said okay.
Well, I can't tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died. And it was Mr. Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss
Vasquez.
managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she has on Mr. Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident. Why don't they just make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid that it would happen to his career if word got out.
But he's already fallen down so much, being paid in peanuts and all that.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would it even matter? I see.
God, that sun kind of make a point. You know who knows more about this Miss Oldbag? She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. I'll try asking her. I should talk. And just go back to...
Yep.
These ones got that far into the studio.
What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nicholas!
Nicholas?
Oh, Nichols. Sorry. Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. God damn it.
Oh my god.
That assistant we talked to. We should talk to her.
Oh, right. What?
We should talk to her cousin, Dime's Quarter.
Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was doing filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Trudging up dirt on someone's past like that? And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm not doing my... I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You're expecting to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Oh, yes, proof to Hammer that didn't steal... Yeah, I have proof.
Yeah.
The sleep pills. I'm sorry, Miss Big, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
The plate. Because you can't just show the pills. You gotta show the plate that was spiked.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat the steak. There were traces of sleeping pills powdered on the plate.
Ha! I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes.
Except, I have proof that Mr. Hammer put it on the pill.
Now you show the bottle.
This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints are found on the bottle.
I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. This old bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired. Tired of holding it all in. This is you.
Miss Oldbag.
Right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, paparazzi took a photo of it.
Oh.
That photo would have caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you thought I was joking about that earlier?
Oh.
She silenced that paparazzi. Shut down all of TMZ.
Actually, that'd be a good call-up, actually.
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
No, it's just an accident.
Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
It's the photo.
Photo from 5 years ago.
Yeah. A photograph? Oh. But wait a second. This is the picture?
This is the picture.
Oh.
This is the...
This...
Oh.
This is the trailer in Studio 2.
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor. The man fell into the flower box fence.
Oh, God. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand.
5-year-old photo added to the court record.
Shit.
So I'm guessing he was playing some sort of tennis hero.
Yes. So now what?
So back to outside to Studio 2 so we can talk to Ms. Vasquez about this.
Oh boy. Oh wait, no, we're here. Studio 1?
Outside Studio 2, so we still gotta keep moving, but we're gonna run into people on the way. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer?
Oh, great.
October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? I'll just let that go on its own.
But Maya, you shouldn't at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
Riveting! Let's look outside my window. Riveting!
That one looks like a bunny.
That's all she's had to say, apparently.
Present the photo.
Oh shit, present it. Sorry.
Well, we could try talking to her first.
No, I'm gonna present it first. Fuck it. She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
I will.
Old bag.
Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Well, of course we know.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid the inscription from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk a little more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
There it is right there. You can see it where he fell.
Uh-huh. You can. Well then, what was it that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk with us? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for pretty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't put anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is all this about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure?
She pushed him.
No.
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident?
Yes.
No.
Well,
If it was a mere accident, not for 5 years.
no.
But if he purposely killed that guy,
Yeah.
tried to stage it as an accident, and I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negative. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. We have a bad habit of just showing off the evidence to the culprit.
Boys? Where did you come from? Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial is tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? If this is Mr. Dirt, no? Why should D.
Vasquez
cares about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. Jeez, Sanchez.
Vasquez!
You're coming down to position with me now!
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court.
And you four fuckers go
I'll
away.
be looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll never see these guys again.
No.
I like the guy in the hat, though.
Yeah, I got the one close with the hand. Yeah.
With the
Hey,
hand.
you okay, pal? Sorry I was late with my entrance. Couldn't get any chances to
Practice that
like
sort
stuff
of thing.
saying.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared.
Well, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just wanted to say that line ever since I came into the Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. I like Gumshoe. He's really cool.
I like Gumshoe. It's a shame his salary keeps getting less and less as the games go on.
Poor guy.
Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
Yeah, and who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez.
Vasquez. To be continued.
Right
now!
Oh man, I gotta bring something in there. Jeez, my throat.
Yeah. Well, we're doing 5 hours of talking here every week, so. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Time is relevant again. Oh, court is now in session for the trial of Miss Pile.
Mr. Will Powers.
Why is I almost said miles per hour? That's tails. I don't know why.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Sorry.
No.
You have the judge, because
No.
I've got D. Vasquez and Edgeworth.
That's right. Today will be the final day of this trial. Help both the prosecutor and the defendant will be able to present deciding evidence. Very well, Miss Edgeworth. Open your statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
This is intense.
May I call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand.
We're starting off already.
Well, this is the final part of the trial. We've already
Right.
interrogated pretty much everybody
Everyone.
else.
Except for Penny, but...
She's not relevant to the
Yeah.
case at all.
Anyway, continue.
Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
Well, the record knows she was trying to kill me.
Will the witness state her name and occupation? That's a completely different case. D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
God, bitch. Oh, very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give us your testimony statement of the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. She
Right.
convicted murder once. Maybe twice.
Yeah, she literally did. If she's guilty, I'll catch her in her pants down, so to speak. Does she even have pants?
She's wearing a dress. So.
No pants. Okay.
I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. At the end, ended at 4. Bless you.
Oh, pardon me. Thank you.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
What?
She said she was taken to Studio 1
Yeah.
at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Anyway.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we went on to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. Were you fatigued so you had Sale take you?
The van.
Oh.
There was a van at Studio 2. I hadn't taken me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over.
Ah, the van becomes a major player now. Oh, I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you get cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Right. Get this bitch. Alright.
So the sixth statement.
Okay, that's 1,
2,
2,
a
3. A 3.
a 3,
No, that's 4. Don't do that.
a 3,
Stop it, Shannon. You're confusing me.
and present the plate. It doesn't matter if it's not the right one. It's just
Haha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But you say you...
But I say you did
not! Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee's room. You can see a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright. Need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Oh, I'm aware. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Oh my god. I don't know, ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Fuck.
Oh god, that face.
Hey, Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You eat a boneless steak.
You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak.
There we go. You didn't eat the steak.
That's the most likely one. I mean, jeez, eating bones? I mean, I know she's tough, but Jesus.
That would hurt your throat. Your teeth, good lord. You didn't eat the steak during the break.
Oh no, she's just swallowed the bone whole.
She's like
a snake.
Like, and let me dislocate my jaw.
Well, no, the bone's not that thick.
But still, dislocate.
Moving on.
Anyway, you took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that.
Like the incinerator. Gah!
I see. Then, what is Miss Reza doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting.
The Steel Samurai.
Right. Yeah.
Because why would she be picking on Salmonella?
Yeah. So she was meeting the Steel Samurai.
Man, this is exciting.
Get her out of here! God damn it!
Hey, he hasn't said anything bad yet. So like...
Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it.
Man, eating a 2-hour-old steak? Must be cold.
God damn. You killed him with your own hands. Ugh. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little
presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. She did it!
Shut up!
Any day, Vez.
That's just me any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
Alright, Shannon.
Give me a moment, sorry. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I think you could. You couldn't. Could you? You couldn't. Could you?
No.
No, you did. I
But
don't know.
remember, it was broken at practice.
Yeah, so
And she wasn't there for that.
She actually pushed the guy off and then went into the file blade like before.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think you did. I think. I don't know.
You couldn't, could you?
You couldn't, could you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I think you would have dealt difficult using it as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ah. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon.
The spear itself.
To present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But this is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember at the sparring broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a sick costume with this through the chest?
Oh man, he has a point.
Order! Order! I'm warning you. He just looks at the guy and goes like,
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here. I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of
No,
what?
Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Mr. Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what happened? What weapon was used? Yes, I can tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that I didn't tell you what the weapon was?
Yes.
I'm afraid your conflict can sometimes be unfound, Mr. Wright. I did pretty well, okay? It was...
A 5-year-old photo, because that
Yeah.
shows the stab wound. Through a thick costume, no less.
Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order! Order! I cannot have order in this trial would be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photo is from 5 years ago, where there was an unfortunate accident at
Global Studios. Universal Studios.
Universal, there you go. This is the photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a cold kept secret of the studio.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edward, you still can't see this. See the fallen man on the photo? See how
The fence
it
post.
poses straight through his chest?
What are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Oh,
Yeah!
Mr. Wright, continue. At 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder, Mr. D. Van...
You want me to read this part?
no, I got it. Vexus met Jack Hammer outside the studio trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like that, Mr. Hammer himself done 5 years ago. So whether she did it or on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. She did it on purpose.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Correct. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny...
You should talk to Capcom about that.
Yeah, no shit. You deny what I say. It's true.
Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio One, was it not? In the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One?
Yes.
And returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have dispose of the body? No. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? I bet she could move it. The van. I'm just saying that.
Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem.
There was another way.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh. What if she had another way to carry bodies other than her own hands?
For instance?
Actually, what the matter there is no need for her to do it in 5 minutes.
In 15.
15. You've got a way to... There was a way for you to carry that body.
Gah. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright? Please show how she carried the body. The van!
Yes.
Mr. Valgues?
Miss Vasquez.
Whatever. You carried the body into the Studio One and used the studio van to do it.
Oh!
Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the masquerader costume.
Magistrate.
Magistrate one costume.
Hold on, right? Don't forget it was Sal Manila that drove the van.
He didn't know.
Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator?
Of course he wasn't.
No, of course he was.
He would do everything he did. Yeah.
Everything he's told.
Of course he was. Was being a conservative. The body that was replaced in the van and then put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done all that alone. Also, don't forget that she did despise
To dispose
of the
samurai
samurai costume. There had to be...
They had to.
Because it covered in Mr. Hammer's blood.
And that's why they couldn't find the original
The
costume.
incinerator. It's possibly burned in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you said it right that time.
That's good. Shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I won?
Man, it's quiet in here.
Yeah, no shit. So what happens next? Don't question me.
Don't question mark me.
Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Why? I lost? Something like that?
I just said that.
What do you mean?
Wait, you mean...
So it was
D.
you?
Vasquez. It was you?
You killed Jack Hammer?
Who can say?
Ugh!
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
The possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? Oh, shit. What? Order! Mr. Edgewood, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says.
He's confused too.
Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But, there's no proof.
He doesn't look. Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
Urgh, what do I do now?
Testify!
Testify again. Yeah. Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't do anything more without more testimony.
I would like you to testify again. Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again?
Ugh.
You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers, and just keep on going this loop forever. A waste of time.
Damn. Damn. I'm so forced only to fail.
And in the end, it didn't even matter.
So it seemed that there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Valquez. Edgeworth! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor.
I didn't! Yes! Edward! Thank you! I love you!
I didn't.
I see.
And the music stops! Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutioner, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I am your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again.
Edward is helping us out.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I do see little point in making Miss Falcon repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about?
Well, yes. Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo!
Fuck it, Edgeworth. Damn it.
I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
Oh, after they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning with this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets his guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth? Alright. Thank you. I'm not like, I was thinking of a question to object.
I was hoping I'd think of a question while I objected. I did not.
Objection! Now I remember!
No, he actually thought of a question.
Yeah.
I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Give me 1 second.
No problem, go ahead.
I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it!" It's impeccable impersonation if I say so myself. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
She didn't have the script.
Then I went home.
No, she did not have the script. She knew issue raised by this testimony. That's right, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're real close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she'll be sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. So it was the fourth one?
6th.
Damn it.
That's why I held it up.
Okay, so 6. I was at blah blah blah.
I was with Sal. The assistant was there, too. I immediately called the police. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated. I was asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction.
Press, because I don't think I have evidence for this.
Yeah, press.
Hold it! The script of your director notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Press harder.
Of course. And if you back off, you do
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why did you bring the scripts and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who would think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Ahem.
Very well, Miss Falcon. Please continue. Edgeworth,
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring her script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Oh, shit, Edgeworth.
I was pointing that out before he did.
Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth. What have you just said?
What you have just said.
It's a reasonable
Observation.
However, I've tried to find and understand that why the prosecutor would make such a move. Well, you think of the career changing the defense.
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution was in the cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Present!
Wait 1 second, just making sure.
Yeah, the Powers photo.
This one?
Yeah, because that's Hammer in the costume,
Yeah.
and he was limping.
Yeah. You know that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that was a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured.
Who was Will Powers?
It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg in the photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the routine that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
Oh, I already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manuela was at the run through that morning. He could have known it was Powers who injured, and he saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez?
You saw Hammer limping.
You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Hammer. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. It was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Oh! And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have been after he put on a Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping, and Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought Mr. Hammer was to have been injured that morning. He's done.
Not quite.
Oh my god.
Man, this is intense.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Did you want steak with that?
Shut up!
Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Okay. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Ugh. Why are the real killers always so
persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he fell on a hard time, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, we would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it's unclear of this court. Does the defendant have anything to say on the matter? Or in other words, can you prove that she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. The photo from 5 years ago.
See, that's Hammer's reason for taking her down. But she had no reason to do the reverse.
So, no, I don't have to prove.
Exactly.
Damn it. Of course I can't prove it.
Nick, no. Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. She'll get away.
But what proof can I possibly have?
I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight this one.
Ugh. Okay. Now the proof, and oh, you have to say the proof, and I'll show it to you. Present to the court the evidence that shows is murder.
Okay, I guess the 5-year-old photo is the answer.
It is?
I guess. That would be the only other thing.
This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This proof versus the motive in this murder. I'm right, ain't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was on the height of his fame. With
D. Vasquez's
help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the cards coming up for the trial has
It began on that day
5 years ago. Ironic enough that accident
precipitated
Mr. Hammer's fall. This fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, Dean Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for your petty change.
Oomph. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes. Undoubtedly, it was a considered source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. What are we talking about motives here? Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if Mr. Hammer who killed
D. Vasquez.
this, not the other way around. What motive would Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say. I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain what's the motive of murder.
She had no motive.
Yeah. She had no motive, Your Honor. What? That's now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Vesna did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It was simple. Mr. Hammer was intended to kill Vasquez.
Miss Vasquez.
Yes.
What? What? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that was Edward. That was Edward.
I know, but I didn't do it in his voice. I tried to do it as hers.
Your Honor. Jack Hammer dragged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole my costume. Jack Hammer rolled the costume to foul security ladies who think was Powers. Mr. Jack made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill this Vasquez, who had no current adventure of him all these years. Oh. But you hid the body. You could have left it as an accident.
Yeah. But,
So you did it.
But, yeah,
you?
she didn't commit murder. But she did, contempt with evidence and whatnot. So she'll still be going to jail for a few years,
And
but not for murder.
But at the same time, that will ruin her reputation pretty bad.
She's a producer. No one cares about them.
Yeah. So, what do? Didn't you?
you did it, didn't you?
Oh,
Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Oh, this is the past.
Yeah.
Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
I think that was from somebody.
No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel!
Oh, that must have been her lover or something like that. That's the only kind of...
Manuel Vasquez.
Yep.
Because she's been going by Mrs. this entire time.
That's right.
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No, she wasn't married yet. Please don't die. Please.
She had
Because we've been going by Mrs. Vasquez, but that was just Miss
Yeah.
Vasquez.
Oh, almost out of... I'm gonna cancel.
Yeah, we're just gonna finish this one up. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, where's these fast casts?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Curious we have brought here another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Little Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. That is all. Court is adjourned. Neat.
Yeah, we got 2 cases done this week.
That's not bad.
And almost 2 last week. With only 3 episodes, so that's like, geez.
Yeah.
October 12th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Whew, that was a tough one. Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Farkas. But to think that he would try to frame me for murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Show evidence.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what I say again. Mr. Hammer wanted to put you because...
The Powers photo. Yeah.
It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in the kid shows and a villain to boot. He gets off the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. Well, I didn't say...
No, this is Powers.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I wouldn't have changed... I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Right. Oh, thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh. Thank you. Thanks to you, I would have donned the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back to... Oh, he doesn't know.
That's sweaty
The
costume.
costume and... Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is something wrong?
No. What? No. Of course not. Ah. Nick. Edgeworth.
Hi.
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Oh.
How's the weather? I said I'm not good at small talk.
Well, that... What? That was too bad.
That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really meant to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with if he didn't step in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Actually, he's a huge Steel Samurai
He
fan.
actually has something on his phone, I think. He's got like one of those little, in the animated series, I think I saw him like...
No, there's an animated series?
No. I'm sorry, like...
In the movie, you mean?
In the movie, it actually shows a little figurine. Like,
Yeah.
they have those keychains things.
Yeah, those little keychain figurines, yeah.
Yeah, he has one.
He's got the ringtone. He actually has a bunch of merchandise in his office, too.
Yeah, I think he has like a doll or something like that.
It's not a doll. It's like...
A plushie?
No. It's, like one of those Gundam models.
Oh, yeah.
He's got, like, a large one of those.
Nice.
Like, 2 feet tall.
Whoa. Those are worth a lot of money.
He's like the chief prosecutor.
Yeah.
Or just under that. He becomes chief prosecutor later. But he makes money.
A lot of money. All right.
I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Aww. No. Unnecessary feelings.
Yes, unease and uncertainty. I think I'm gay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are these kinds of necessary?
Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
We'll see him again.
Wow, what a bitch.
What a bitch! Rick, is this guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
Now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Tell me before I die.
Oh, jeez. So the curtain closes on another trial, and I caused quite a stir by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios restored this
It's programming change.
And they went back to making kid shows again. Hey!
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they would seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I told you he played as the Pink Princess.
Oh, wow,
I
okay.
wasn't joking.
Alright.
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
No, I don't know. I don't think he would be really fit for the real. It would be for the real Well Palace. The end.
No, keep going. We're gonna get to the same screen and reveal what the next thing is.
Yeah, I think it's a big one too.
It's the final one.
Yes.
Turnabout goodbyes. So hit A. We're gonna save here.
Yes. All right.
And we will catch you guys next week when we start the final case.
Turnabout goodbyes. Later.
Bye.